That continues a worrying trend as summers and the years in total just continue to get warmer and warmer as our climate continues to trend upward. In the short term, at least for this week, instead of looking over the months and years ahead, we're looking at cooler weather. So we're going to see that to continue to flood in behind these couple of cold fronts that are coming through right now. Any kind of rain or drizzles out of the picture, and as a result, we're going to see a nice little change compared to what we've had lately. The last 2 weeks, as you can see, plenty of warmth. Just recently over the holiday weekend, you definitely felt it, a good 15 degrees above average. Next 10 days, though, we might just barely get to average a couple of those days. You can see we'll be well below average. Next 2 days may get up to about that point over the weekend, back down again, and then going into the end of next week, that's when things finally trend above average and could stay there. So it's going to be a nice long stretch here, or we've got fall conditions in play. Down to 64 tonight, not unheard of for this time of year. We've had some cooler nights recently, but the temperatures themselves then don't budge much after a cool night. You can see that where we start out around 60, may get close to 70, but that's about as warm as it gets. We'll have a pretty cloudy sky overhead, so this is going to feel a lot like early October rather than the early portions of September. Under that cloudy sky, might only get up to 69 degrees for a high temperature with a light breeze out of the north. So overall, definitely diving into some fall conditions just a couple days removed from all of that heat that we felt over the Labor Day holiday. And we're going to sit there, like I showed you with the extended forecast, leaning cooler through the end of next week. So we've got at least a 50% chance that temperatures really aren't going to get back to summer-like conditions, at least for the next 10 days or longer. Now, when it comes to rainfall with that, we're leaning dry. We've only got about a 30% chance that we end up staying drier than average going through next week. So overall, look for a lot of quiet weather. And again, things feeling a lot like fall. So specifically, we start out in the 60s, we jump back up to the upper 70s under some sunny conditions going into the weekend, back down again into early next week with some rain showers possible between Monday and Tuesday. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we're keeping an eye out for any days close to 80 degrees, but it looks like we fall short of that. Tail end of next week, though, does get a little warmer with lots of sunshine. In the 4-degree guarantee, we saw a lot of clouds today, but we didn't have to sweat this too much, managed to get up to 75, so that 4-degree guarantee record streak continues, closing in on 650. If we hit tomorrow, that would be 50 forecasts in a row.